What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel.
17 cars for our car sharing fleet just isn't enough. Let's go add one more.
So today we are checking out a 2014, wait for it, Toyota Yaris.
Bam!
It is the same body style as the white one that we lost this spring, but it's better because it's newer, it has 4 doors, and it has about the same mileage.
And this car is clean. We ran the Carfax and it checked out perfectly fine. It has been a rental car and it does have a higher number of owners, so we're gonna have to do a thorough inspection on it, but I'm pretty confident this is a rockin' deal for a Yaris.
Okay, HP, our traditional competition. Will the seller go on our test drive with us?
I'm gonna say no. I'm say no on this guy.
I'm gonna say no. He's not a dealership, he's just a guy. He works in construction, which is why we're viewing it at this time.
He's hot, he's tired.
He doesn't want to go on a test drive.
Schmeal it up with us. He doesn't want to be on Candid Cam.
He does not, so let's see.
There she is. I can see it from here.
He has spotted his prey. It looks good. I knew it was silver.
We need more light cars like this.
We have a number of white cars.
I know, but light cars. We need lighter cars. We have to wash them all the time. Ooh. Okay, so here's the troubling thing. It's got 4 steely wheels on it, and they're brand spanking new. I'm willing to bet that the wheels got stolen off of this thing because it's an L. And I'm almost positive the L's come with nicer steel, or the nicer wheels.
So we agreed for 8,000, but HP, your job is to get him down as low as possible.
Always. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, gotcha. The new one. Okay, good. Awesome.
When do you want to do this? When you want him to do it, actually?
He doesn't have to do anything on his part.
1 hour later.
Introducing the newest car in our Turo fleet, our 2014 Toyota Yaris.
So like Aubrey said, 2014 Toyota Yaris L 4 doors. Now, I really like the 4 doors. That's like a big thing for me. Now, the outside is super clean. It does have a bit of hail damage on the top. Some of our other cars do. Not that really noticeable because it's got this nice wrapped black outside, which the wrap job isn't that bad. The guy who had it did some pretty decent stuff to it. The wheels have also been painted black, and they're so freshly painted black, it still has the plastic over the valve stem covers, or the tape. So I don't know what the thought process was, but it definitely cleaned up the wheels pretty nice. Coming to the outside, overall, it's pretty dirty on the outside, but you can't really tell. It's got that nice, you know, crystal silver. And then even the headlights almost look brand new. Even our white Toyota Yaris we had, they didn't look this nice. Now, I was kind of expecting a little bit of body damage, or maybe even a little bit of like hard impact or something hidden in this car, but looking all the way around all 4 corners, there's no issues.
From a condition standpoint, this car is extremely clean. But from a cleanliness standpoint, it's actually surprisingly dirty. I'm always a little bit surprised whenever people sell their cars and they don't do really anything to clean it in the process of selling it. And this is definitely one of those cases here.
Absolutely. It is weird. He went through lanes. It's got fresh tires. It's got fresh paint.
He's
on the
obviously a
wheels.
car, to an extent, a car guy.
Yeah, I mean,
so it seems weird that it's so dirty on the inside and outside.
Yeah. Yeah, the inside's kind of gross, I will not lie. But it's black interior, which makes it even better because it'll be easier to clean. And I'm counting at least, is that a dime? Yeah, I'm counting at least 28 cents and change. That's some pretty good ROI. I feel like there's some more value in here. But everything mechanically in the car is nice. He also gave me free racing stripe stickers to apply myself. That might go on the Ranger. But other than that, solid. Now let's talk about this super cool radio. Hop in.
Now, when it comes to my own personal day-to-day technology, like the radio in my car, I feel like I like it to be as dumb as possible. Like, I do not want to have to search around for the button. That's one of the reasons why I really don't like the newer like Teslas, because I just hate the fact that everything is on a screen. And this takes it to such an absurd level because it is such a stupidly complex radio in such a basic car.
I think you're just dumb. Take a look. So this thing is essentially a tablet and it runs on an Android operating system. But look at all the apps you can add on here. You can do YouTube if you have Wi-Fi. If you go to Maps, it's Google Maps built in. I mean, honestly, it's a lot. The downside is if the radio is blaring, there's no knob to turn like Aubrey said. So I'll agree to that. But then you have this special little button here that controls the audio so nice and pleasantly. Look at that, up and down.
So here I am driving to get here, and
you don't even know where to go.
I don't even know where to go. It's like,
that's stored media.
That's so confusing.
No, you press the home button. Stop it. You go to Bluetooth. You're already hooked in, so you're actually already good. You just hit play on your phone.
I can't because copyright claims, but it is incredibly confusing.
I'm telling you, I think you're just dumb. But the downside is, I feel like a lot of the people that are gonna be renting this car, they're gonna get in this and they're gonna be like, it's not a traditional radio. Where do you do it?
Whenever it comes to anything with our Turo fleet and with our car sharing fleet, really just anything with anything, my philosophy is to make it dummy proof. Make it so easy to use, because the vast majority of people either won't understand or simply won't take the time to understand. And I feel like if I am trying to use this radio and I find it confusing, the average Turo renter is just going to really struggle with it.
Yeah, I could see that. So my plan is I'm gonna play around with it, see if I can configure this to be dummy proof in a sense. It has navigation, it's got a bunch of cool stuff. I feel like a lot of the people that are gonna get in this car, they're gonna appreciate something nicer than just a basic one.
There's a wow factor with this for sure.
But in the worst case scenario, we have the stock radio in the back. So if this doesn't work out, this is going in the Ranger or a really nice 4Runner that I know.
No, do not want it. What even is this sticker?
Oh my god, it's Goku from Dragon Ball. Look, he even has his little tail. Anyways, we're losing daylight. Aubrey's hungry, she's getting a little hangry. Let's go get some food. We'll check back on this tomorrow. All right, so now that we have the Toyota Yaris back at our house, we've got 5 things to do to get this thing rental ready. So the first thing we have to do is get the oil changed, get some hubcaps on it, replace that radio with the original radio, get the title transferred, and last but not least, we have to clean it out and take photos to get it listed on Turo. Let's get to work. And the cleaning, this thing definitely needs a proper cleaning. Pretty gross in here, not gonna lie. Now I mentioned replacing the radio. Now Aubrey and I both had a pretty big disagreement about whether or not this radio is going to be sufficient and people are gonna be able to figure it out. And we had to find that one person that maybe isn't too familiar with cars or just radios in general and see if they could do that. And that was actually Aubrey's father. He rents a lot of vehicles, sometimes 1 to 2 times a week. And we gave him the task of seeing if he could articulate this radio and do what he needs to make it do. Pairing his phone, changing the radio station, or even just figuring out the volume. And unfortunately, he really couldn't. As you can see, it's pretty difficult to do. It may look easy, but if we even want to get to radio, we go to radio, but then what about turning up the volume? There's no volume button here. It's hidden in this little thing here. Tap that, click it up and down. It seems pretty easy once you get the hang of it, but it even took me a few seconds to kind of figure out, and when the radio is blaring, it can make you kind of flustered, so it's gotta go. First thing on our list, oil change. Now I didn't mention, we're not only a race against the end of the day, we're a race against the sun. It's supposed to get 109 degrees today in Texas, so oil change is done. Let's get that radio replaced with the original one.
A few minutes later.
How's it going with the radio?
I'm like pretty much already done. Here, hold this. Final step. Nice.
Wow, looks good.
Let's test it. Oh, thank
I've never
God.
been so happy to see buttons. All the buttons.
Does it work? Oh no, it's in Spanish. Oh wait, there we go. Nice.
Nice.
Well, now with the radio all done, time to clean this bad boy out.
And just like that, it looks good in here. HP did an incredible job cleaning this out.
And last but not least, hubcaps. So my strategy with hubcaps is to buy the same exact hubcap and put them on every single car that needs hubcaps. Because I've lost a lot of hubcaps in my time and I've never had the same replacement for them. So I figure if we keep losing them, I have spares.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the black look better than the hubcap look.
They do look good. They clean
But
up really
I
nice.
promise you that if we were to keep the wheels looking like this, it wouldn't be a matter of if people think it's a donut, it is a matter of when.
And just like that, looks like $1 million.
It actually does look really good.
Except for Yari. Let's go take photos.
But you guys, there you have it. HP is taking photos of the 2014 Toyota Yaris. It actually looks so good. I'm so pumped with this car. This will be added to our Turo fleet and it will be live on the Turo platform probably by end of day today, and it'll be listed for anywhere between $30 and $40, probably about $35 per day.
But guys, as always, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next episode.